decision is to go with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. We spoil worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? Where we should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. Survive. What's up?
I do it dies for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky behind ground, a crown slash helmet. So my aircraft still spit. Can't be tied down like even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The realness of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked, the cards, my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. We bust all on some ices and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. A hot body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, is a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit to a fly though. Haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still a hand, but we're healer man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow our set standards. To catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dating space AC, y'all. Buster stuck in the cage, face off. Active shape, state, he's a fake, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just policy up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol lives what your fans get. Your worlds and perils what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the clock. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the cracker. I go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
So, y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah, I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, where the earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side eyes. Looking past
celery, cucumber, ginger, about six drops of chlorophyll, and I blended it without no liquid because it's mostly water anyway. Selenium, fiber. And then once it was all blended together, I added about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then I added roughly about 8 ounces of water, 6 to 8 ounces. That's about it. That's just putting castor oil on my feet. If anybody's wondering. Castor oil and coconut oil. Both MCT. One's fat and the other one's a different kind of fat, like good cholesterol. Oh, my feet feeling. I put socks on and smells magnificent, like almonds, but yeah, good. When I'm walking, like when I used to walk in the mall, I do it with my feet. You can see all the people going, it smells like almonds.
Fool is known by his speech, yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me, stand on 2 feet.
And it's beneficial.
The wise man known by his silence, mostly disguised compliance, silence by guidance from conspiring cannabis, other aspirants of violence, tyrants of fire, trying to giants who hide, I'm sure and defiant. And environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hype men. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not flying. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck, drill music for real. My soul they don't possess, we're foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them, it's personal, know what the business is. Big Mom says come full circle, so vacate the premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, a big black, where the earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack.
It reminded me I had to wipe this out, Yes, it is. And if it's real castor oil, you can take a tablespoon. Not all the time, because it mess you up. Just like borax, it can be used too. Just can't do it all the time because it's toxic, deadly, and your body's got to recover once you use it.
And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision the past night, yeah, a circulus round, created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my square cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezies that'll hurt you, they smile all up in your face, all up in your space. And I ain't talking all bras, but dogs with whole trace. So I walk tall kittens while y'all cross slow race. I stay focused on walking through them tall gold gates. Draw a magic circle around me to keep me from harm. The law fat checks purposely will keep me up calm. Water, fire, air, earth, turn me from that peace to a bomb. Blow the joint, just but the range, the plane, the center means I've encompassed my inner demons. 490-degree angles guarded by angel of shiny elite angels. Thank you, and I of course am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well at least I'm flying plain view. And in my circle, how I govern 4 corners, rise as a serpent for certain amongst foreigners. Out of state, out of place, in the space they storing us. Learning firsthand of what fate was forewarned of us. How we recall when bro and I spit flows, dope man, fly in the shell at Southampton, kept smoke, stay high. Years later, he's
about to take my BCAAs, you know. Been pretty nice all day. We ain't doing the work if we gotta get those 20 footers. Probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and then we'll do a lot. But we still gotta go up there and dig a hole, so we just been kind of lazy with that. But we gotta dig another hole. Gotta dig another hole. I get double up stuff. I just don't want to have. I don't want to do that. I prefer the way it is, and then double it. You know what I mean? Me and T been watching a lot of woodworking stuff. This is one brother. Amazing. I shared it. He's very good at what he does. You can tell he's been doing it all his life. Very exceptional carpenter. I've been looking at some things, but I know the measurements. When we get these 2 pieces of wood, or we're gonna get more than 2. Probably pick up like $150, $160 worth. That's gonna really give more sustenance to it, because it can be done in like 3, 4, 5 hours, especially with the 3 of us. And that's what you're gonna see. And I'm gonna do a lot of editing. I'm gonna record certain parts, even if it's kind of like picturesque, and then video footage, no more than about a minute and a half. So I'm gonna be, like I said, editing quite a bit, and I'm gonna have to break out my laptop for that. But But I want it to be. It would be magnificent to have somebody just to record, but the 3 of us are going to be working together. So, John, you can set some things up and edit those, but I want to get them edited out. I don't want them to be, it's laborious, depending on how much you actually record. I do have an editor, and that I can remove stuff, I can silence stuff, I pay for that. I just never use it. That's why you see InShot, and the other one I wasn't going to pay for them, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna utilize the phone to do this. So we'll see. You know what I mean? And everybody hopefully will enjoy it as they have the other ones. They're gonna be a little boring and a little obtruse, a little long, but you know what I mean? I had to buy the heat. That's the worst thing to do. It's actually cool. They're on the ground. Yeah. That is sitting on the ground, so it's still kind of cool. Drink this in a little bit. I know people are busy. Well, it's Sunday. It's today. They call it Sunday. I know. Individually, ready for tomorrow and all that stuff. But we're gonna read a few of these chapters. They're pretty short. I just want to give y'all something else, and then I want to mention some things. Sarah, our beloved sister, Niantic, shared a video, and I was very aware of the information. But it's like little reminders, things that need to be mentioned. regardless of my story I have to tell, it's good to be able to put little tidbits. It's not really tea. People may call it that. It's just something that may sound perplexing, but something that can be looked at, and then depending on who you are, where you're at, and how you conceive it, I think it'd be beneficial for a while. Oh man.
What is always opening to another room, another possibility, another vision, whoever dying and blossom.
I gotta take this in the rest of that.
Of the sacred circle of life.
Fiber. Let's go inside and listen.
The vital forces that make up creation. Fire represents directed will, energy radiating out from the center, and action.
If you're not living as a divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are merely existing at best, or wish you are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your the I am, the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what is meant to have a life. Cops usually watching, scavengers plotting, communities lying. Due to a cell phone or cell phone for males grown.
I can't really see who's in here. I see ML, I see you. Sometimes I gotta clear the chat filter. Most people don't share around. Oh, and all new subscribers, welcome. Appreciate you guys showing up. I know the old videos, some of y'all probably go watch them and be like, embrace the suck. And those who went back and watched, they're like, whoa, you'll see if you go back and watch a lot of my old videos. To death, I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your the I am, the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what is meant to have a life. Become the substitute for realness. Without noise, they replace soundproof for stillness. My medicine, having deep into the illness of materialism. You must possess. Surprisingly, haven't put up the hot tent. Got the hot stove. It's ready. It hasn't been too bad in here. But we'll see. People despite the evil party killer. CPR's needed is like the January 2nd and 3rd, they have it down that it'll be in the 70s. So, and for those who live in Arizona, you know how the weather is here. We had fire warnings yesterday. I'm gonna look and see if they have one today. I didn't even look at it. I was out there in the sun, let my feet get a little tone to them, and dozed off for about 20 minutes. It was good. Sun gazing and all that. It was good.
A bar prison, yo, through the power bore me, too sour for me. In my mind's eye, I visualize our story as it should be. A tower of glory or a glowing loft. I chose to adore, they say I'm going soft. Exemplify fly, they say I'm showing off. What they meant was I'm the chosen boss. Crackheads, cash stones, don't feast horns soft. I opt to not respond instead of going off. And straight iron like sun do, I stay shining like the sun do in the daytime right in front you. Why they wanna like the young dude? It's fine, make the mistake. Think I'm too comfortable or too humble. Cross the fine line and I'ma hunt you. Divine law run you down and punish you. With justice and be done with you a 1-2, and I don't stop. I'm gonna keep on rocking to the knock of my art. So if you forgot the code of a go-getter for the opportunity,
how many ounces am I supposed to have? Didn't really work out today, but still.
On the path to death, I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your the I am, the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what it's meant to have a life.
I hope y'all enjoyed the live earlier. Watch it a couple times and take notes if you can, if you need to, or ask a question. You know what I mean? I don't mind. I'll respond to any question that's sensible within my narrative. You know what I mean? Like what I actually have an understanding, or even in the complexity of things. And what I don't know, I'll let you know. I don't know. Okay? There have been a few times when I've, in the league of what we discuss or what I share, there are some things I am, I don't doubt anything, yet if I don't know, I don't know. And a lot of times when I share stuff, it doesn't mean that I necessarily, I have insight, but it doesn't mean that I'm platonic with it. That's why I always say research what you can and look at yourself. Maybe you have the other part of the puzzle, so I don't know, you know. But I'll share what I'm capable of, and that's about it. They like strong energy out here. It depends on what you determine strong energy.
In the spirit of the great matriarch.
You could be living in the iron lung, like the gentleman that passed away, became a lawyer and everything, and have energy beyond comprehension. They study all of you. They know the level of your battery. They know what's done to you. They know the individuals that play a part in certain medicines and things given. They're very aware, you know, and I'm going to tally some of that before I read, okay? Yes, tally it so you can tally it yourself and make your own determination, excuse me.
Shot my first itchy like an 82.
I find it very viable and of some assistance, probably. You know?
True vision, I've been gone for a long time to go through what I've gone through. You need a strong mind, like seeing tone spine poked up for the wrong shine.
What was that? I watched, but I'm watching it again. There's always things I missed the first time.
Can't wait to make
very
you
good.
For my lovely wife. How could I let you get
very
away like this?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amongst the winners.
Outstanding.
Through snare, smile, watch me steer the crowd. Here and now, watch me clear the cloud. Keep my head above. Plug order your waters. Give shit hostile options or cordial orders. We need situation ethics in this day and time, not in the sense of ask if bad into good or good into bad, turning everything backwards, but simply because in every situation you're faced with, you need ethics, codes, principles, morals, methods in order to navigate through this madness. That's it, or crashed with tragic. Feng Shui keeps you hoarding, more cluttering, pains you deeply to sweep core floor covering, prostrate and marks fitting, demigod hating. I postulate that you the synagogue of Satan. I exercise to exorcise the legion from you, even the legion demons from your region to shun you. Spin you and your grip, irritating with your touchy-feely approach and gear skating. I'm too close to the door and here waiting. This my true story of hope, inspiration, motivated thoughts of
what's up, baby? What's happening, beloved? What's going on?
The result of tossed salad and peach cobbler, the cost expected feedback from each blogger. So much debris within the mental of thieves to free my mind into the temple of thieves. I became an Egyptian monk, delved into the underworld until I rose from split, lead the brain forth like light and heat. The pearl of wisdom I received was this: ascend to the highest height of that purity, look down in the cross far and wide, all situation before making my next move with finesse. As I caress the flesh of the best crew, smooth. I'm not a communist nor humanist. I'm more of a psalmist when the booming hits. Stone to the middle of Goliath's head. Jack in the beanstalk, the giant's dead. This is for little bruh, Ahmad Jamal. I spit the who shit, I knew the call. To prayer like Bilal, the Ziyadon. I chose to pray with Sharice cause she's on my arm. Got to stay on beat cause them clones roaming. Their culture is Greek and their homes are Roman. You can tell the beat on the phones is on when them people sneak listening to your hymns zoned in. The steady echo means the cause monitor. What they recording is that I honor her. The genealogy of morals is not Nietzsche, it's my Barnetta. The orals reach me, believe me, even when the sex is tantric. under the sun, lying on the sand lip. The body language we speak is Sanskrit, religious love above a secular antic. Her latest request, she needs a fast. The greatest effect is to feed the masses. Something different from Christian ministers, House of Representatives, imams, or senators. Be sure it's for her that I'm diplomatic. I can go blip the blur stick you that quick. So please do not make the mistake of appeasing me with all that Drake fake glove. You can't fake steak, call it Longhorn. Steakhouse or Quagmire where the strongest one is up to the Maldives due to gold visas. My more than glory and I, we eating bone pieces. And so, and what appears to be the conclusion of this piece, after befriending myself, my complimentary rehab became clear to me the union I have with Sharice. My intuition permitted my vision to no longer be submerged in the obscurity of the impurity of conflict. Unless it's holy war. She is divine law and order. The reason why, like the phoenix, I rise again and again. Thus, the music doesn't stop. I am the conquering lion. At the same time, she's my best friend. My high priestess in every situation.
Man, Jay.
The sun goddess like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Featuring Ramsey Lewis, I do this.
What's up, beloved? What's cracking? What's cracking? I guess T went on a walk. I hope he ain't go out there and see a deer or something.
Music,
snake and get
and
bit
a
up.
lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the better for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled on. With suppressors attached to the war. Revolution could start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. No, I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Or kneels too late when the caps get bills. Don't believe in TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my physical sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' win them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Tomac. I want to see how this sounds right quick. We'll make sure everything's good. It's been sitting out, and usually I keep it put away. And yeah. All right. Sin. Okay. I gotta make sure this is like, bear with me. This is 417 in the sin frequencies. This is kind of what I hear all the time. It's also the sin area. That's 328. The last one was 417, and the one before that was 428. When you're doing the breathing Kundalini part, and you purge yourself, not purge, but you know, you sit in a room where it's quiet. This is the real frequency. This is not manipulated by sound bars, television, or anything like radio. Certain bells used to bomb this off. Bong, 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 bong. Notes and keys, the harp, what our ancestors created. Then crown area. Is it make sure I get it right. Oh, I forgot. I still have it on there. DNA repair frequency 528, 24, 610. Now you know your DNA is a little jacked when you feel some kind of way, like a tug and war. You've gotten comfortable. You know how drug addicts get comfortable taking drugs? If you take it away, their body might react a certain way because they don't have that numbing factor or too much, you know, cross-eyed, cross-eyed. You got to relearn how to accept the frequency, okay? Hey, baby. What's up, mama? And you don't need it that loud. Right there, it's compatible, comfortable, and you're going to acquiesce it a little better. You know what I mean? My favorite word, too. You know what I mean? If you go to slumber, close your eyes or rest, put it on 528, put it close by, not too close, and allow it to reverb all around you. Become one with it. When you mesh with it, it's like another little reset. Your body's going to feel some kind of way because there's a little repairing going on. Even with the injuries. Well, that's full body, 528. But let's go to here. That's also body repair. 777. Had to make sure. That is emotional stabilization, like DNA repair, but not DNA. Well, it brings a little balance. That's 666. Okay. Now, by the definition of it, the slow drowning sound of 666 hertz can create a sense of calm and serenity. Yet they want you to believe in the opposite. Satan, chaos, destruction, when that's the Vatican, the people y'all want to worship, walking around all that, right? 777, plane of healing, based on 528. That's right. I think it's off. I think it's, yeah. That's so high, right? 930, 963. Perial, the place, pineal, activation. But your body might not be able to contour, you know what I mean? So be mindful of what frequencies, when you don't know, when you don't chant, you don't kram, cham, ram, zam, you know what I'm saying? And om, your body might not really be up to it. And then if there's a lot of pollution, imagine the chick busting up out of the egg. Be careful if your beak ain't strong enough, all right? I thought y'all might appreciate that. T, where you at, man? 740. But you need to stay in the 3 digits based upon the body, the physicality, the fact that you're sentient. What I wanted to say to you, Sarah Amadou shared this video. I'm very well with the information. And yes, without fake stars and all the narrative around Earth and all that other boo-ha-ha, okay? It doesn't matter what some goofy doctor or science, some nerdy institutionalized professor or whatever says. Earth is not no spinning ball. Anyway, I was asking you learn how to fly. Yeah, when? What did you learn when you was flying? It keeps it real quaint. And I learned, like I said, in my 20s, always 20s, to learn I learned how to fly a Cessna. I paid out of my pocket. Anyway, there's a lot of reality, you know, with the DNA, the synthesizing of genetic flawed crap, putting in the body, mRNA, all that stuff, all these different things that are unnatural and unhealthy, to see who is the strongest. See, when a lot of people fall, right, or y'all know about in Haiti and Jamaica and all that stuff with the zombie thing, and some people thought it was fake. I've seen it myself in Louisiana and Brooklyn. Can the vessel be empty? Not so necessarily, because it needs the other one to function, but it can be disconnected. That's would be considered the zombie factor. They're creating it, obviously. Who in the world would want to poison the water, poison the air, non-stop, mind you, continuously, poison the food, the staple of what your idea is of food? Who would want people killing them? Look, first of all, everything they're doing, they could have done without wars. And that's why I'm always, the imprint I put upon you is that they're stupid. But it doesn't negate what you need to determine from that. That edges them on as well. And they are. The thing is, they want to cut you off from being able to ascend and become that which you're supposed to be, which is beyond comprehension. There's the fall. The great fall was your ancestors. Well, for you not to be able to ascend, the Stargate thing that Trump was talking about, executive order, Space Force, you know, all that stuff, the very people were poisoned. Our beloved sister who created the true Matrix and Terminator. Those are foundations laid out for something. Those are individuals in hindsight who can see. You just don't come up with these things out of nowhere for no reason. We're creators. That should be very poignant. And the other side are thieves. Many in ignorance, but those at the top of the league, you know, they are thieves. And everything they do has to be opposite of what you think. Like they got everybody believing in the leaning tower of Pisa, not the destruction that before for it to lean that way. Or the fact that there's energy from it. Like there's energy from you, right? They take energy, they use the energy, and they use it right back against you. So the pentagram, the things I talked about earlier, this, that, meditation, resetting, diet, no drinking, okay, is very important until you become stronger. But right now, they're attacking the most important part of you, your thorax, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, blah, 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 blah. They need the fear, the fact that you don't know, lost knowledge. Now it's within you, but they have to keep you cut from it. They want to make you an empty vessel, going around doing the things without, that we say attached to emotions and feelings without the truth of a natural order. So there is more feelings and emotions, but in a psychotic, neurotic, sociopathic way. And you're seeing it. Being misled by individuals thinking they can solve the problem. And everyone plays into it. And usually at the end, I'm going to sue the state. I'm going to get the 5,000 being shot or stabbed. That's always coming down to the root of the very thing that is non-existing. Only in your head. So you're a slave. Elon, all of them. They want to exist forever. And at the will of fighting creation itself. Whatever narrative you want to paint that as. Is it legitimate? And what do you think? What do you think? And with that being said, let me go ahead and get into this nice little read here. Okay? You want to for another walk there, cuz?
Yep.
Good one?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All the way to the back? All the way to the back?
Well, just gate and then street.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a nice little walk. I like going down looking at the horse, you know what I'm saying? Stable. Yeah, man. Be nice to see about 5 or 6 of them in there.
Yeah, the donkeys was out down there.
The what?
The donkeys are
the burros?
The gas line go.
Yeah. You can see the burros out there? The burros, the donkeys. All right. We're going to get into the Dome and Outer Space Projection, year 1728, The Last Reset, by Claudio Nasset. Nos confoundum. No confusion. Okay? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Kay. What's going on, beloved? What's cracking? What's going on? So let's go ahead and enjoy, I hope, a decent read. And take from that what you want, what I said. There's so much more. I'm just not into the league of it. I'm aware of a lot. It's been happening. Did it happen before and this time they want to make it correct? Everything has a reason. Doesn't mean inexplicably that it's purposeful or it's good inexplicably, but it is. It is a reason for it. Yet they didn't even have to go the way they did. That should tell you something. You can stop all the war crap right now. Continue on. But when you... I think some of you are starting to get it. Okay? All right. Chapter 12. The Sacred Trees and the Anakim Giants. We covered this. And Beyond Helen, I believe. Beyond the Ice Walls. After her father passed away. Mr. Morrison. And she expressed and taught more about it. She came, reset, and those who escaped the previous. So prior to the last reset, the known lands were beginning to contemplate the advance and development of an empire of strong structures, free energy, and overwhelming technology. The Anakim. Who's calling me? What? Hold on. I don't know who's calling me, y'all. That was kind of weird. I don't see. Oh, hold on. My apologies. Big Chief Strongbow Carter. Okay, all right. Yep. It says ringing. Notifications on my tablet turned off. Hey, what's up? Hey, beloved. Yeah, I'm live right now, definitely. Yeah, it's my tablet, bro. It's red. It's red. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let me go back. My apologies. The Anakim giants who came from outside the first dome to mate with ancestral humanity. Now, the narrative they give you, right? Let's pull it up. I kind of like got 10 tabs ahead and I didn't get rid of them, okay? I'm going to read it to you. So, I don't like AI. I think it's kind of retarded. So, Genesis 6:4, okay? And to summarize it, fallen angels called sons of God, Ben Elohim, El. All El means is electricity, y'all. Anyway, in Genesis 6, we're taking women called daughters of men. Daughters of men, not human or mankind. We can correct that. But anyway, for sexual relationships. The result of these unions were grotesque beings Scripture calls Nephilim. The Nephilim were giants and people who were grossly distorted by their unnatural origins. Now, when we look at, Genesis chapter 6, verse 4. No, stop. Nigga. Jeez. Let me pull it up. Yeah. hold on. Genesis 6:4 in the Bible says, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. Okay? But here, the Anakim giants who came from outside the first dome to mate with ancestral humanity, pre-1728, very much, and provide them with both technology and knowledge about the world they lived in and the dome worlds that awaited and watched around them, in addition to a strong advancement aimed at spiritual growth and the connection of the human soul with the celestial lands, or terra incognita. In addition to this, the Anakim giants, who could reach 4 meters in height, and their physical strength was enormous, also possessed a deep connection with nature and with life in all its splendor. Lovers of harmony, they could contemplate for several hours the sunrises on the many coasts found in our beautiful lands, many poems. They played a crucial role in the creation and maintenance of a balanced and prosperous ecosystem. All this in conjunction with their exponential growth during the time when the custodians were not in power in a transitory way. The Anakim giants began to plant colossal trees that soared into the heavens, reaching incredible heights. These trees were not mere plants, but represented the pillars of life, sources of energy and ancient wisdom, seamlessly connecting the heavens with the intraterrestrial energy. And you know this to be true. Their extensive roots reached into the darkest depths of the earth, which were not simple vegetable extensions, but were conduits of energy and knowledge that in turn generated a great connection with the surface world and the hidden subterranean realms. Beneath the surface was kept the greatest secret of this empire of the Great Tartary. Its basis cores developed, and with sophisticated structures were there. And also the known sun did not reach. There they were inhabited by giant human beings, and their greatest development was in these most secret corners based on free energy. The hollow earth, as the theory of extensions below the surface of the known continents is known today, is a rather old concept. Known is a rather ancient concept and often reduced to simple mythological texts and ideas that are intermingled with fantastic ones. Now, the underground cities were full of vivid colors by a sweeping technology that illuminated the many tunnels leading to what was called, in the face of ignorance, as hell. And the reality that life down there was full of light and energy. Imagine if you weren't thinking of some fake hell. You might have reconnected with the knowledge of these places that lay dormant. Many people in Philly, all over, are going and finding, even in their homes they buy, in the gardens, these things that go well in the ground, and they go down so far, and then they realize in dropping chem lights where stairs keep and metal things still go down, and they don't see no end. When the 1728 reset by the custodians began to take shape, all the explosions, like the one that would happen later in Tunguska, occurred near these underground centers to annihilate all the technology that had been put in place there and that was feared by the parasites. Now, the generator of the crystalline energy, which they're attempting to destroy, that was used to crystallize and store it, provided inexhaustible sources of power for the cities, both underground and on the surface. Have any of y'all ever looked at some of those not National Geographic, but some of those individuals who go and look at cave divers before they remove them, and they are looking at these giant, enormous crystals that are 3-4 stories long? I'm talking about over 40-50 feet. I'm talking about like little crystals you put around your little neck. Look like the thing that's standing out there in DC, right? We're talking about things that are big like that, deep underground, labyrinth, all over. Work began on connecting portals to bypass the extensive ring. Yes. Work began on connecting portals to bypass the extensive conductive tunnels through its roots, in conjunction with the utilization and implementation of various elevators and sophisticated vehicles. The custodians and Anunnaki during the reset have taken it upon themselves to cut down and destroy all those colossal trees and seal all the entrances to these cities. The intention was clear. All memory of these ancient temples of exponential growth had to be erased. So then they repopulated the known lands with a new humanity adapted towards the ignorance that these cities and this great empire had once been forged, where their feet would later tread, in the lands of the ancestors and the Anakim. Chapter 13, Remains of Titanic Giants and the Connection of the Anakim Giants of Great Tartary. Look, this connection of the Anakim Giants that lived in these lands during the time of the advance of the Great Tartary also suggests that some of the great mountains, peaks, and giant trees found in the known continents may have an intrinsic Devil's Point intrinsic relationship with their remains, both of the Anakim that lived before 1728 in those lands and the remains of giants of titanic size that could also be part of some previous cycle of humanity. Mount Everest, with a height of 8,848 meters, and Mount Fitzroy in Patagonia, Argentina, Chile, 3,405 meters, and with great connection with the famous Patagonian giants from the south. Now, Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, 5,895 meters, the highest peak in Africa. Its formation with isolated prominence in a plain could be related to petrified titanic formations. Now, El Capitan, Yosemite National Park in California, height 2,307 meters, a granite monolith that could represent a petrified structure of a giant being. Google it and pull it up. Devil's Tower in Wyoming, height 1,558 meters. A very strange and impressive monolith that legends associate with a great petrified tree. Mount Ararat in Turkey. They want you to look for the religious things that have no vectors on truth, because if the truth was known, it'd be beyond some damn Noah's Ark. Not dismissing a narrative, because the Ark is something that's created, structurally sound, underground. Anyway, Devil's Peak, that's what we call it. You can see that for what it is, the close encounter of the third kind. The third eye. Mount Roraima also has a flat top and steep cliffs, giving the impression of the beginning of a great petrified tree. Redwoods in California, the world's tallest 115 meters tall trees planted by our ancestral past. Baobabs in Madagascar, up to 30 meters high and diameters of 50 meters around. These trees of great size and longevity could also have a connection with antiquity. In General Sherman in the USA, the largest sequoia by volume, its age could intrinsically connected to the age of giants. Look up General Sherman, the tree, okay? The big sequoia. Uluru, Uluru, Australia, a monolith reaching 348 meters high in the middle of the Australian desert and surrounded by stories and legends that speak of giants and ancient spirits. Pico de Orizaba in Mexico at 5,636 meters high, and the Seven Colors Mountain in Peru that reaches 5,200 meters, known for its vibrant colors, as majestic as it is. All these connections and many more that we could add to the extensive list of structures, as well as colossal mountains and trees, could be fascinating remains that provoke to analyze them from another perspective, inviting also to a reevaluation of the geological and biological history of the known lands, and above all, to the civilizations, or rather humanities, that preceded us. Could these mythical places answer many of our questions about the human past erased from history where we live at? If y'all were to see what's out here, see, if y'all were to see what's out here, you think their imagination riding wild, bro? You have no idea. Chapter 14, the text. about Medusa and the petrified giants. A great parallel can be found about the story that is still kept as Greek mythology in some ancient books of official history. Medusa, according to mythology, lived at the ends of the earth, beyond the ocean. She was known for her ability to turn living beings into stone with her gaze. Considering the findings of petrified giants across all known continents, could this mark some hidden message in human history? The fact of turning beings into stone with a gaze possibly finds the message quite clear to what we can see and what is not allowed. A wall of sorts. Remains of colossal titans seem to have been found throughout history and are increasingly frequent, all in view of the new humanity and secretly guarded. The way they are found and the precise details about their positions are clear signs to suggest that they were turned to stone in an immediate way. Medusa, one of the Gorgons, look up the word Gorgon, was a creature with snakes for hair, whose gaze turned beings into stone, was defeated by Perseus, who sold her head as a no, excuse me, used her head. He used her head, not just yeah, I'm thinking about what I was talking about earlier about this world we live in and always buy a new being with some kind of money or something. Anyway, used her head as a weapon before giving it to the Athena. The story of Medusa has been interpreted as a symbol of destructive power, transformation, and divine punishment. What kind of technology do the custodians and Anunnaki manipulate? It seems that when it comes to carrying out resets, they care little about the methods of such annihilations, to go back in time and start over. What led to giant beings next to colossal trees being petrified? On the faces of these beings were staring at the sky, perhaps waiting for some answer before their sunset, or maybe they are waiting for us to unveil this intrigue and discover who annihilated the beings that tried to free us. Now, what is the story behind Perseus beheading Medusa? Drawing a parallelism and seeing it very superficially, we could attribute this as a symbol of, intervention to stop the destructive forces that cause petrification and chaos to the beings. And at first glance, it seems to be the faithful reflection to neutralize or stop these cyclical resets. Now, Perseus used a reflective shield that could see Medusa without being turned into stone. Therefore, if we analyze it in depth, we could reach the conclusion that it is very likely that the story of Perseus refers to that of a custodial or Anunnaki agent who was in charge of carrying out such techniques so that the cycle would end once the mission was accomplished. And after executing the operation, he could stabilize everything to a previous time, repopulating the earth on these stone foundations, Cabbage Patch children and orphans. Curious to note, also, the story tells that when Perseus returned after killing Medusa, he found Andromeda strain, chained to a rock, daughter of Cassiopeia. And for that reason, Poseidon then sent a great flood to terrorize the kingdom. So many ways this could be painted, but the points most people miss is the mirrors. The fact that 1940-something, a weapon like Medusa was used. They have you believing in Pompeii, lava destruction. So they have to go down there where bones are still and fill the holes with concrete, then remove them and put them up like some trophies in a museum. And what they don't show you is what some have over the last decade or two say they were negroidal. Protecting their children, knowing the end was coming. Chapter 15, the 8 cycles of humanity and their respective resets. We will read this tomorrow in 2 more chapters. It's going to keep you intrigued. All right, so chapter 15. Okay. Devin, what's going on, beloved? Marcus, I got you, beloved. Sharon, I got you. Okay. I just want to see if anybody else came in and spoke. Yes, baby girl. Okay. I'm so in tune with the earth now. I talk to magnificent. Talk to the rocks. I would talk to when you speak, it reverberates off of everything. What you said when you came into this world Dada, mama, or the blah, 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 that's still reverberating. Everything is still reverberating. This right here will be reverberating. If you only had an idea. Appreciate that, Leo Wolf. Appreciate the donations. Snoo. Let me shout you guys out. Who donated? Baby girl. She's like, I like buying, but because we can use it. Definitely. Just want to shout everybody out that made donation. This phone, they trying to block me seeing stuff. I don't know. That's weird. Baby girl, Snoo, Terry, Parrot, Peters, and Sienna. I got you too, Mama. And I appreciate that. That was today. This AM. Appreciate you guys. It's still in there. I was looking at a couple of books while T was walking. What I was mentioning earlier. I really want y'all to take notes and look for videos, whatever. And there's a lot of people who are telling the story, and they're gonna antiquate it with a lot of things that theories. Yet, take notes, pay attention, and then see what you come across. And this is how you wake yourself up. And what was I playing? Some of you might have seen this. I actually purchased this. I saw this. I was looking for a better frequency when I was downloading. What's his name? The voice that he used, the brother. Forbidden Knowledge guy. Anyway, I downloaded a couple of things that were actually in the 439 frequency that you can actually listen to. It's still manipulation from the speakers. But when doing that, I had got this notification, and I was like, ooh, what's that? Because I was looking for things that are not like this. Because this can be manipulated. Even though it can be good, it can be manipulated. I didn't get Pro. Pro is supposed to be decent. All right. Pro is supposed to be decent. And let's let you hear. This is at 528 hertz. Come on, baby. Blick it. Oh, I turned it off. My apologies. Or maybe they turned it off. Hold on. That's kind of weird. Hold on. Yeah, I think they turned it off. I want you to really, really hear it. Because, you know, they do dumb stuff like that. Yeah. They turned it off. Isn't that funny? Come on. Now, on mine, it sounds just as good. Oh, man, why is this broke like that? Oh, okay. Down there, I probably dropped something on it. Keys or something. All right, let's see if we can get it back. Now, I would have to turn it on and off. Yet, this frequency, if you can hear it again. Let's see if I can put it up under the microphone. That's 528. Okay. Now, this right here, I mean, this is in sine. No, this is sine or sin. Now, this is sawtooth. That's square. That's triangle. But you always want to keep it in sin or sine. S-I-N-E. All right? Now, the other ones, when you get a little more and you have a little more focus and clarity, then so be it. But this right here, I prefer to utilize it on this. That's what you were listening to earlier. Unmessed with. No 440 at all. So the sound you hear is literally the sound. The frequency, the hertz, whatever you want to consider it. Okay? And this one, again, if you want to download it, okay, is frequency generator. Now, I have different ones. Now, I went through them. I chose this one. And now the Pro is supposed to be decent. I looked at it on, was it YouTube or something? Or, anyway, I pulled it up in Google, and I had a video with the sound. I was like, oh, dude, but I'm not going to get the Pro. As far as when you upgrade to Pro, it's only $5, okay? So, and no ads or nothing like that. All right? And I said that I've got to charge that up because tonight I want to play the DNA repair. And then after, because I usually wake up, and then I want to do the pineal, or whatever, perennial, whatever, awakening. So, that's what will be happening tonight. I've put it off for long enough, I think. And as usual, I gotta mix this brand Shane amino acids. What's down here? I hope I'm very considerate and appreciative that you guys took the time to listen to the read. I hope it was interesting, that you found it, entertaining. And hey, Devin, I got you, beloved. What up? I'm so yeah. Hey, Carrie, what's up, mama? Appreciate that. It's all right. I'm about to load it. It's only an hour and 10 minutes. Music for about 20 minutes, and then I speak about a certain topic to address something, kind of, and then I read 3 chapters, and I'm finishing up. All right, so you can check it out. All right, but I appreciate you guys and share it. For the new subscribers, appreciate you. It's nothing wrong with coming in and saying howdy and everything like that. Always remember when you share it, and if you like the material, give it a sub, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, regardless of what may happen. All right. And on Netflix, there's a movie called Hereditary. I guess Hereditary. Anyway, look it up. Check it out. Especially for those who like to get a little, and all that kind of stuff. Let's see how strong you are. All right. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in the AM. Man, you gotta be all these updates and stuff. When I'm getting ready to shut off. Ain't that right?